Maculaser is clinical stage deep tech medical technology company, originally from the leading vision research laboratory in Finland. So we are developing device, a new method to treat retinal diseases. And the biggest unmet need in the ophthalmology is called age-related macular degeneration, a retinal disease that have only 5 to 10% of the cases have some treatment available. It's divided traditionally to two different classes. It's dry AMD and wet AMD. Wet AMD is 5 to 10% of all cases, and that's currently mostly treated with anti-VEGF intraocular injections. There are many potential causes for this disease to happen, but the biggest one, oxidative stress, drives progressive retinal neurodegeneration. It's a leading cause of blindness, over 200 million affected globally, and a staggering 300 billion annual direct healthcare cost. That's approximately 1/4 of the Alzheimer's disease healthcare burden. In this disease, typically you lose the central field of vision gradually. And one more thing, retina is located in the back of your eye. When talking about eye lasers, it's typically something happening in the front. I mentioned the various pharmaceutical solutions, but the main problem is mostly unsolved. Even the anti-VEGF drug market is over 12 billion euros annually. Non-damaging lasers, unlike photocoagulation lasers, they've been around 10 to 15 years so already. It's been shown in various over 100 clinical trials already, the effects that heating activates the therapeutic targets essential for AMD management. And these targets are feature protein A production, autophagy activation, and antioxidant stimulation. So in this treatment modality, you heat up the retinal tissue mildly without causing damage. And it's very important that the actual temperature in the retina is within the certain limits. The problem so far is that consistent therapeutic retinal heating cannot be achieved without thermal dosimetry, meaning that it's almost impossible to heat consistently with its target temperature. And that's because people are different. There's different pigmentation, blood circulation. Also, elder people have ocular opacities. So it can cause over 4-fold variation in retinal temperature when you use the same laser power. We estimate that with the current treatments, only approximately 20% of all patients will get some benefits. So now we are getting to our solution. We have developed technology to measure the target temperature in the retinal tissue real time. How do we do it? We actually use 4 different light sources in addition to laser, most important one being the flashes of light. It's called electroretinography system, which is typically used for diagnostics. We don't use that for diagnostics, but as part of the treatment. So there are flashes of light. These flashes generate electrical response in photoreceptors in the back of in your retina. We record that signal or electrical response with our sensor, then use our algorithms to transform the sensor data into temperature info. And when we know the temperature in real time, we can adjust the laser power accordingly, personalized treatment, and reach the target temperature in every individual, but also within the same retina in different treatment locations. Electroretinography is well-known diagnostic system, but we don't do anything separately. Everything is embedded in the same device and seamlessly to the treatment flow. So the actual product it's a non-damaging retinal laser with thermal dosimetry. It's pretty traditional setting here, used in retina specialist office environment, class 2 medical device. Only difference to traditional photocalculation lasers in a patient setting is that this is a non-contact system, which adds it's more complicated technology-wise, but very useful for the patients. So yeah, a couple of features here. I said we are clinical phase startup, so unfortunately we cannot share everything in our technology side, but some of the target features: non-contact laser solution. It's patient-friendly, and also for doctors. Doctors doesn't need to touch the patient anymore. So that all the treatment beams, 4 different light sources, are directed to the fundus via fixed non-contact lens. And second feature, as mentioned, we use electroretinography signal to reach the target temperature, which is the main feature, and which enables the treatment efficacy and safety. But the same signal also enhances safety. We can go much higher temperatures, treatment temperatures, which is more efficient with online safety mechanisms. So we actively monitor the temperature, but also the signal which tells us the kind of when we are close into the lesion temperatures. And part of the system is also the automatic pupil tracking, extremely fast. So it ensures the correct device alignment, and also if there are some excessive eye movements, halts the treatment. So as a summary, the key thing is, of course, to try to find the effective treatment for retinal diseases. But also, when we have developed a solution, there are several different other innovations that we are utilizing here, and kind of stepping up with the traditional field to show the patient safety, but also the comfort. So I was asked to prepare some questions, what we can offer to you, or they, and what they can offer to us. The whole system is pretty complicated, utilizes lots of different photonics related technologies and applications, optics, eye tracking, then the consumable sensor, which is an eye electrode, manufacturing lines, biocompatibility. All these would be welcomed if there would be some cooperation, and also the grant funding joint applications we are interested. Yeah, so we might be able to offer some joint projects and perhaps even commercial cooperation.